Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Morgenstern. Today I'm going to go through some information about coronavirus and what I found online. There are articles that look at this in further depth. And you can see this particular article looks at all types of respiratory viruses because we don't have so much information about beta coronaviruses. So we can assume that it is similar to other viruses. But in general, you have droplets generated that usually don't even remain suspended in the air and will travel less than 3 feet or so before causing somebody else to become infected. And so one of the questions individuals have is whether this can actually live on other surfaces, such as an inanimate surface. And in fact, people say that it may live on inanimate surfaces for up to 9 days. However, when you look at further data, one of the things that is important to know is if there is a contaminated surface, whether or not the amount that becomes available on any surface is capable of actually causing somebody to get infected. And one of the main issues with a lot of these studies that are showing inanimate object contamination is that they are trying to detect viral RNA, but that doesn't necessarily show that there's viable virus on different surfaces. And so they aren't really doing the type of testing that would be needed to know whether, even if they show that some sort of droplet remains on a surface, that it is in a high enough quantity that could infect somebody. So for example, in this particular study over here, where they're looking at different types of viruses, but specifically for coronavirus, they say that the same exact thing took place where no virus could be cultured from the samples where they found positive samples. In another study that took place in the UK, where they were looking at influenza, for example, they went into a hospital area and found influenza only on 2 of 397 samples of surfaces around infected individuals, and only 1 of those grew a viable influenza virus. Now, my common sense tells me that we don't have any good data that people really are getting infected from dry surfaces. I'm sure it probably happens, but in the majority of cases, it's going to happen in individuals who are exposed to other sick individuals. That often will take place in a healthcare setting. Anyways, I'm happy to try to answer any questions that are not answered in this video or in some of the sources, though it may take me a while to get back to people. If you like the video, think I know what I'm talking about, or this is helpful, or you think videos like this could be helpful in the future, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share this with anybody you like, and have a good night or a good day. Take care and stay safe.